Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Originals. And for this very special episode, we'll be featuring a tutorial video on the LEGO custom Meraxes Gigas. Hey there everyone, and now it's time for one big theropod carnivore, and this time we're making a Meraxes Gigas. And here is our base figure. You can see that I've already, made some modifications to the body. The Meraxes Gigas actually really has a very small arms to it, so I went on ahead and used raptor arms and made it shorter, as well as making the second toe of the Meraxes Gigas much larger, and it's as if it's like a sickle claw. So I made modifications to it as well, as you can see. And then of course we'll be drastically changing the head of the Tyrannosaurus Rex into a more or less very Carcharodontosaurid like features. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to use Pioneer non-sag epoxy equal parts A and B to use as our clay for sculpting. And here's where I'm at so far. You can see that I've already made changes to the head, which makes it more or less look like, or somewhat very similar to my sketch over here. Alright, so hello there, and here we have our Meraxes Gigas already primered up with Bosnine number 68 in gray. And once that is already dried, it's now time for us to put some color and slap in some paint on our Meraxes Gigas. Now the paint scheme that we're going for would be this one over here, and I think that is a very colorful reference to our Meraxes Gigas. And I haven't really done anything similar to that particular color scheme, so let's start doing it. So what we'll be using would be different sizes of brushes, of course, acrylics, some water, and then a handy dandy hair dryer here so that we can hasten the process. And probably before we start, the paint scheme that we're going for would be by Arturo Garcia. He's a Chilean artist, and I recently followed him on Instagram, and I think his creations and his drawings and also paintings are really quite awesome, so follow him as well. Alright, and here are the winners for Guess's PC contest. We have Dead Lucky Pigs, here they are. Some uses Microsopolis, Gacha to Lock, Aiden Stevenson, Sean Saber Calgranelia, Cesani Menace, Robert Stone, Jade Morgan, Bat Bat, Kevin Robertson, Ali Juriel Perea. Congratulations everyone, and up our top 10 winners.
Top 10.
Church Studio Productions,
Top 9.
Mr. Tarbosaurus,
Top 8.
Aiden MD 137,
Top 7.
Epic Dino Battle,
Top 6.
Prehistoric Special,
Top 5.
Prehistoric Live 487,
Top 4.
Philip Zachary Gerardo,
Top 3.
Utah Venator,
Top
Colton
2.
Todd,
And
Cretaceous Brits. Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you in the next Guess's PC contest. For those of you who'd like to join, here's how. Just click on the Extinct Bricks icon, and it will lead you to the Extinct Bricks homepage. And the homepage, just click on the community link to see all our posts. Okay, so let's start. Alright, so the first color would be this mixture of yellow ochre, a little bit of black, and some white to it. So it gives this kind of dirty color of a yellow with some shades of green, because apparently yellow plus black would be green. So yeah. So next, this is a mixture of pink and the previous colors, and we're just going to blend this with the earlier ones that we had on Earth. So this would include some parts of the body, also the arms, I guess, a little bit on the legs, and also on the tail part. I'm quite afraid because this might turn out really bad, but let's just trust the process, okay? Next, we got some violet, and we're going to mix it with some yellow ochre and some white as well, and this will give that what do you call this old rose like color to the figure. And we're going to paint that on specific areas such as the thighs, the legs, and some parts of the tail as well. After which, we're going to move on with even, brighter colors after this one. The next color would be this bright purple color. This is just a mixture of some violet and some white, and we're going to dab this on specific areas of the body of our Meraxes. Now, this will be the same color that we'll be using when we create certain stripes on our becal spinax. Oops, a giveaway on our Meraxes, so we're going to save this color for later. So we mixed here some violet, a little bit of black, some browns, and also the leftover white colors or lighter colors that we had earlier, and we're just going to paint this on, well, technically the head and the back portion of the Meraxes. Now I wanted to somehow wait for this particular color to dry because it's looking a little bit dark for me. So what we can do is we hasten up the process by using a hair dryer over here, and then let's see if it dries, and if it's too much of a dark color, then we're going to somehow add some more white to it. And for the last of the main colors, this would be this baby blue, powder blue like color, and this will be the transition color between the darker ones and also our lighter colors. So we're just going to somehow input or paint this on certain areas such as the back and even the thighs, because this is also the alternate colors for the violets when we're giving the stripes. So carefully just go through each of the details, and then give it your own flair to it somehow, and don't stress on the details when you can actually create some more fine lines by yourself. So alright, so we mixed blue and some violet, so that will be a blue violet and we're going to dry brush that on certain highlight areas of the face of our Meraxes. So this will give not just one dimension to this darkened face, but several others. After this, we're going to paint some more details to it, such as large scales on the snout and also on the eyes of our Meraxes. Now the snout also has this certain bluish coloration to it, so we're just going to go heavy on dry brushing on this area. Oops, sorry, out of focus. So you might not see it in the camera, but later on you'll see how it looks like. So we're going to add details on our Meraxes, and one of the details that I saw in my reference would be stripes on the head area, which is a lighter color of, or lighter shade of violet, almost purple if I would say, and we're just going to apply that. like so. And then other details would include, painting the eyes and also painting the nails or the claws, things like that. And we're also going to put a little bit of metallic colors to this later on. Now here you see we already added in the details on the figure. Now we just added some shimmer to it so that it looks a little bit metallic. And what we did was we added a dry brushing of Mary's fine quality gold, 132, as you can see here on certain highlighted areas over here. And then of course after that we just had to seal the figure, seal the deal with Bosny number 191 over here, a flat clear acrylic spray paint, so that we avoid certain scratches, paint rubs on the figure. And yeah, so that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one and also learned something from it. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, Ibitoy Universe and the Adventures of Moira and Usher. Please watch their videos and support our channel by subscribing. And as we always would say, let your inner dino brick roar! Thanks everyone, and bye. See you in part 2.